Some pretty significant progress. The paint, you can see I decided to go with green, has been finished. Second coat has been applied, and the ceiling and the light fixture is in. So Chris was able to get the ceiling in by himself while I was at the office today. Looks great. Still needs painted, but we'll wait and do that after the boys go back to school in January. But super happy with the paint color. The light in the closet also in and working. We ran out of ceiling, so Chris needs to go buy a couple more boards for the ceiling. But lots of good progress today. And hopefully we can get to the floor tomorrow. Stay tuned.
All right, so yesterday, I got all but the last like 3 pieces of roof or ceiling done in the closet because we ran out of shiplap, so I had to go get some more. So that is done now. Got all the switch plates on and the door installed. Obviously, it still needs painted, but it's in. And now we're doing the floor. Obviously, I should have done the floor first, but I thought I needed to have the door in so that I knew where it was going to be because it needed to be higher, but obviously the rough opening measurements took into account some height for the floor. So it'll still be fine. I just have to cut around the door frame a little more than I would have, and there's a gap at the top, but that'll be covered. It's shimmed and that'll be covered by trim. So that for next time. But so now we're in the middle of putting down this underlayment we bought a laminate floating floor. So put this underlayment down to create a vapor barrier against the concrete and a little bit of cushioning. There's also padding attached to the laminate, but should be good. So the floor is going to go this way. All right, so the underlayment goes perpendicular so that don't have any worries about seams lining up. So a couple of strips of this cut and stuck to each other, and then I got to go change some blades on my saws to put harder or finer teeth on to cut the flooring, and got to get my table saw set up because some of them are going to have to be ripped against the edges and everything, and that's going to be a pain in the butt with a jigsaw, so I'm going to try to use the table saw for that, but I got to go get it dug out and set up somewhere. right, so the room is close to done. We got a door, and inside we've got floor, walls, ceiling, light, trim, baseboard, window trim, door trim, closet door trim, floor baseboard in the closet. So obviously the trim still needs to be caulked and nail holes filled and painted. I don't think that's going to happen before the kids come for Christmas. So it'll probably have to happen after they leave. Also still need to put some trim around the ceiling, but that's also going to probably wait because we can't decide whether we want to put white trim like all the other trim or whether we want to put the wood trim and stain it to match the door that's going to go over here. So we're taking a break for lunch, and then we're going to try to put this sliding barn door up. So the first time we're doing one of those, so see how that goes. But I got some stuff, some shelves and hanger stuff to put in the closet, but again, for them to sleep, that's probably not an emergency. We got a Christmas party tonight for one of the schools that Kim's in charge of, and tomorrow we're leaving for the weekend. And then when we get back, we'll be picking up the kids that come over. So I'm going to try to mount this closet door and build the beds we got to put in here, and I think that's going to be it until January once they leave and we can move stuff around and, you know, finish painting the trim and the last finishing touches. But we did it less than 2 weeks and we got it done. All right, now you can see we already got a dresser and a Christmas tree in here because, you know, that's important, and a bookcase. But we got the closet door on, so we got one of these sliding barn door deals. So there it is, open. But it was not quite enough to get around the frame, but I got some washers that I found to put a little more space on the rail, so it's pretty good. They had to be just a little bit farther out, but for as often as this door is going to get open and closed, I think we'll be fine. So there we go. Door, closet door on, dresser in here, Christmas tree, bookshelf, and after we get back from the Christmas party tonight, we're going to build the beds. I'll be ready for habitation.
Okay, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we got the bedroom finished. Woo! We are headed to Cheyenne to go to a Christmas party for one of the schools that I work with. And then when we get home, we will build one or both of the beds that we got for the bedroom so that when the boys come home Monday and Tuesday next week, they actually have somewhere to sleep. Chris?
Still have to put up a curtain rod.
Oh yeah, we do have to put up the curtain rod, but the drapes don't come until Monday anyway, so we have time to do that. Did get new comforters for both of the beds, so I'm excited to put those on, and yeah, so it's all coming together. Walking on the ridge. All right, so a little recap video. We are at the University of Louisiana Monroe with the campus in the background. Just walked at graduation with my doctorate in education. So we're going to now go explore the booming city of Monroe. Never been here. So one of the professors sitting beside me in the ceremony gave me a couple of good restaurants to try. I asked about going to the zoo, and he and one of the professors sitting in front of me turned around and said, I've never heard anything good about the zoo. So we might not go to the zoo, but we'll see what else there is to do. Chris, any input on the ceremony?
It was blessedly short. Not a ton of graduates, and no, celebrity keynote speakers to waste everybody's time. So it was nice. I have been done with my education for 30 years, and I'm very happy with that, and happy to never have to go through that again. But given that she enjoys this stuff, I'm very proud that she persevered and went back and did it, even as she's, so old.
I wasn't the oldest one. I was super excited. I was not the oldest one earning my degree today. But I also want to go on record and for all of perpetuity and thank Chris, because he is the one that pushed me to do this. I've talked about this for a really long time. And about 2 years ago, he finally said, stop talking about it and just do it. So super thankful about that. Thank you. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, which is why we have all these fun projects at home. So we're going to go explore Monroe and then get back to work.
Bye.
Receiving the Doctor of Education is Kimberly Ann Gorr. Dr. George Professor will talk to you again. Her capstone was entitled Creating a Micro School Extension Initiative to Increase Catholic School Enrollment.
Oh, Lord. All right, back from Monroe, Louisiana. We stopped outside of Denver at the Gaylord Rockies for a belated anniversary celebration, and they had a couple of fun Christmas festivities that Chris will include in the video. One of them was a walk through basically an ice carving of the Polar Express. And then we did a scavenger hunt, which was intended for small children, but we did it anyway, and we completed the scavenger hunt and got the prize. Now we're on our way to Laramie to pick up our third oldest son, or second from youngest, son Aiden from Laramie, to bring him home for Christmas break.
Yeah, and tomorrow I'll be driving back down here to pick up Aaron, who's flying in from Ohio for his Christmas break. So
we have
trips to the Denver airport. Another one in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A week and a half. Then we're done. We're done going anywhere for an extended period of time. Woo!
We do have a couple of finishing touches to put on the bedroom when we get home. We'll have Aiden there to help set up the bed that he'll be sleeping in, and then the bedroom we'll say be 90% complete, because we still have to do the closet, but the boys don't need the closet for a month. So, all right, till next time.
All right, we're back from Louisiana in Denver. Picked Aiden up on the way. And we got the final bed built, the bedding on, curtains hung, and a final little bookshelf put in here that needs to be repainted, but for now it'll work. And there we go. Aiden's here. He'll be sleeping here tonight. Aaron's coming tomorrow. So they'll both be in here for the break. Got a twin loft over a queen, so can fit both of them in this room, maybe 3 if we need to, with the queen bed. We have another twin with a temporary base that we can use, or an air mattress if we get all 4 people here, or 4 people here at once for now. Frank's not supposed to be in here, but there she is. So the only thing left here is the TV that needs to go on the wall, but I got to go get a TV. So one day this week, we get one and hang it up. But this is it until the middle of January, when they both all go back to school and we can get back in here and talk and finish painting the trim and put the trim around the ceiling. Then we'll be done. And the guts in the closet. For now, it's good enough for 2 teenagers, or late teenagers, early 20-year-old college students, to sleep for a couple weeks.